Let's go.
You think this is going to be soft enough to smush up with my hand? My hand?
Well, I don't know. Did you open it up?
Oh wait, it's the first day of fall.
Yay, the first day of fall. My favorite time of year. I love fall.
I like spring.
Oh yeah, it's pretty good.
Well, yeah,
Here,
this
see,
picture
look, dear.
of you looks really weird.
that
Oh, we're live.
Oops, I smushed it open.
Right when we're live. Come on, Mom.
Woo!
I'm going to have to explain that my wife has mangled the food I'm cooking. Oh, hey, I should have opened this. Oh, you know what? It says drained. I didn't drain it. I guess I can do that live. Are we live? Are we actually on, Dave?
Yes.
Can you check to see if we're on, dear?
You're just so bossy.
That's how.
I wonder where I got it from.
Oh, man.
How could I possibly be bossy?
You're a firstborn. Of course you're bossy. So today I was at Jack's field trip, which was crazy.
Field
But
trip.
anyway.
If we're live, hi everybody.
And you could tell all the firstborns. You could tell all the firstborns. You get over here! We're supposed to be quiet!
Yeah. Jack does that. Yay, we are live.
There we are.
All right, I said easy and yummy, so it better be easy and yummy. Who's here? Hey, Lenny, Lindsay, Lori, Tracy, Amy, Donna, Larisha,
Happy
Sharon.
autumn.
You failed.
Dad, you failed.
Oh,
How
the
to
title's right
make-
there. Just grab the title there and paste it in.
Sorry, thank you whoever said about
Oh,
about the
over here.
blueberry
I up-
cobbler.
I updated it on the other thing. So,
It's over
Sorry
here,
about
too.
that.
we are live. Yay!
Thank you,
Happy
Sheridan.
autumn to everyone on the northern hemisphere.
Hello,
So,
Paige.
is this the exact day that it becomes spring then for those of you
Yes.
down under?
No, I got the change, Mom. I changed.
They noticed your haircut. Oh,
Woohoo!
they handsome.
Yay. Yeah, hopefully I don't look bald on the shot here. We do family pictures. If they don't light it right, it looks like I have no hair on top when we buzz it short.
He has hair on top. Tip your head down so they can see it's not shining in the light. See?
Oops, one side is got a light spot. Uh-oh, that's frightening.
Did you tip?
The top has really light, but the sides are like dark and shaggy.
There you go.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm picking the almonds out of my teeth.
Oh, so you said something about romper room. All right.
Okay,
Well,
Madeline, we made blueberry cobbler on... Is the new title don't not show up when I put it in?
yeah,
No,
it should.
I changed it.
Okay,
Milk cooks an easy, yummy spinach
Sorry, guys.
casserole recipe.
I had the wrong
The
thing.
title should have updated by now. So if it's not looking updated,
She has a new computer. Thank you, Cat Lover.
Yay,
oh,
Cat
and
Lover.
Margaret. Okay, Margaret. Something came in the mail for Michael.
oh,
Right
I
there.
have mail. I just got a letter. I just got a letter. Sorry.
We just
You
got-
wonder who it's from.
Yep.
Margaret.
But I don't have to wonder because there's a return sticker on it. Let's see. Okay, so first I'm going to make the recipe. We're probably good to go now?
Go for it.
All right. Hello, everyone. Happy fall or spring, depending on where you are.
Oh, you're right.
Ooh.
All of our Australian friends are spring.
So this is not a recipe that we would normally have made, but I just was thinking, I really feel like some spinach casserole.
So this is probably the second time we've made this recipe in 23 years since we've been married.
Did we make it once before?
Maybe not. Mike loves this recipe, but he's the only one who eats it.
Well, I
And
think it's the same
so-
recipe.
He loves it. He's the only one who eats it, so we never make it, and he never asks for it for his birthday dinner. So
Oh, it just came to me just the other day that I wanted it. So
There
actually
you
it was when Tara was out of town. I thought I was going to cook it, but she came back and I was ready to hand it back over. So, all right. So it's easy. It's only 4 ingredients. I'm saying it's easy because I think it was.
you can't remember. Huh?
Yeah. So just-
Ooh, Canada, hello, Laurel.
you might make sure I'm actually following the right recipe. So I did not do the spinach ahead of time, although we did at least defrost it, because we used the fresh frozen spinach, which is basically the frozen spinach.
Hello, Becca. Thank you for commenting.
And this recipe is actually from the days of the like little square blocks of spinach, but these bags have slightly more. But I don't think it's going to hurt anything to put a little extra in, so that's what I'm doing.
What are you doing?
So I'm adding.
Oh, you want Dad to move it down? You
No,
move it
do I
down?
go
Yeah,
down?
you move it
Oh
down.
yeah, please do.
Sorry, Dave.
So I'm adding 2 bags of frozen spinach, which we have left to sit out because the recipe calls for it to be defrosted. And it said to drain it, but do you think I need it? Well, I probably do.
Squish it with your hands. Does it have water?
Yeah, it does.
Drain it.
So I'm going to drain it real quick over here. I have washed my hands for those of you who cannot see the sink from off camera.
Ooh, have fun camping, cat lover. How fun. It's supposed to rain all weekend here. We were going to the mountains tomorrow. Emily's coming to visit for the first time since she left home a month ago.
She may actually be back before the show's over,
And
possibly.
yeah, so
Wait, does that mean we're going to church or are we hanging out with her? So many complications.
complications.
All right.
We have to go to church because I do coffee this week at
That
church.
was quite a bit. I could probably
There's a
squeeze
lot.
more
I
out
would
of it.
squeeze it all out because if you don't, you're gonna have a monkey
All
mess.
I'm going to squeeze a little more out. I guess I should have done this beforehand. Meanwhile,
See, I'm not the only one who's not prepared. So while you're waiting, so Jessica, we have not decided where we're moving yet. I like Wisconsin, but we haven't found a house yet, or at least a house that has good internet. To family, yes, I got my late birthday card. I thought I told you on the show. I'm sorry. Thank you. I love the little magnets. If that was the one you sent, I can't remember which one you sent.
Wow. This made.
So
I squeezed and squeezed and squeezed, and I'm strong. So that's probably helpful, but I'm not sure that it's totally out, but I'm sure it'll be fine. So you can see before the show, for those of you who are watching, Tara opened up the cream
I was
cheese and
seeing if
she
it
totally
was
mangled it.
So I was testing if it was smushy. Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's
Oh,
That
that's
is
satisfying. Just like Elly.
Sassy. All right, so
Okay, you
there's
want
no
the
particular
recipe?
order. I just dump it all in, right?
I don't know.
Preheat the oven in a large bowl. Combine the spinach, cream cheese, mushroom soup, and half of the onions. All right. So now I'm putting in the
You
cream
need to
cheese,
do
and
that?
actually, we've cheated on this. I'm just gonna confess. Tara got Neuchâtel cheese, which is basically like cream cheese, only it's lower in fat. Is that right?
Yes.
So
So this one is not in our Dining on a Dime cookbook, but for those of you who want to get the link to our Dining on a Dime cookbook, which you forgot to show up,
what?
you forgot, you got to announce we have a cookbook called Dining on a Dime.
We have a cookbook called Dining on a Dime. Here, let me show it to you. Except I have food in my hands. And this recipe is not in it. So there you go. So if you want to get the book that this recipe is not in, there it is. Although there are lots of other amazingly good recipes.
Oh
And
my goodness, I married you.
let's see. Here's my spoon. Yes, you did marry me. See, I'm more nervous with her on because I want to impress
Why?
my woman.
Oh, good grief.
Yeah,
Okay,
So-
here's our Dining on a Dime cookbook for everybody who wants to know.
So I have squeezed it out just like peanut butter. And I think I'm just going to save this for that last little bit later on. Okay, so I'm going
Oh,
to
but
throw
that's
these.
the best part. Then you can eat it.
I'm going to throw these, which I am using the foot pedal on the trash can, so I'm not touching it with my clean hands. All right. And then I'm going to just throw that in 1 can of creamy mushroom soup, which I'm adding now.
Oh, yum. Mmm,
Dun, dun.
delish. Okay,
You know
sorry.
something I forgot about, because I haven't actually made this recipe myself before. You do not add the water, just the soup, right?
No, just the soup.
And then it calls for half the onions.
Sorry, Amy, I'm not sending the rain there. We never get rain in Colorado. I'm gonna keep it all. I'm gonna be selfish. What do you need?
What's funny is we never get rain in Colorado, but we happen to be getting it tomorrow on the day when we were taking everyone, including Emily, who's coming to town after being gone for a couple months at school.
Yeah, the
No,
weather
1
must
month.
be-
One
It's only
month?
been 1 month.
Wow. And it never rains here, but on the day when we're planning to go, 60% chance.
So,
All right, so this and now half the onions. Okay, so I'm stirring this up now.
Oh shoot, it went by me, but somebody wants to know how you defrost
The
Spinach.
We just left it on the counter for
all day.
2 hours. Was it all day?
Yeah, you can put the spinach in a colander or sieve. Diana said that's what we do. You can do
And-
that too.
I noticed a lot of people online were searching for how to use fresh spinach. I assume you could probably put it in the same way, except you wouldn't have to squeeze it. But because I'm kind of persnickety about it, I'd probably have to pick off the little stems on every leaf. I have a thing.
Yes, it drives me crazy.
I don't do that about everything, but like spinach drives me crazy when I have to eat the stems. So.
Okay.
That is looking
Sherry,
delish.
keep your mind out of the gutter, Sherry.
Uh-oh.
Jamie said she had a dream that we found a house. Tom W. What does that mean, I wonder? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow, yep. All right.
I don't know my texting stuff.
Wait. I didn't hear about the mind in the gutter thing.
Well, just, yeah.
Gotta keep it a secret
Yes,
for me.
Becca, we know fat is actually really good for you. We totally get that, but we're having to cut down on calories because our medical insurance is charging each of us $80 extra a month because we're overweight.
Okay, so can you go back to the recipe? Just want to make sure I don't remember doing these onions this way before. It says put half of them in. All right. Right? Transfer. And half of the fried onions.
Got it?
We actually have a little more than the recipe calls for because Tara wanted to use up some other ones.
Just throw this whole thing in and then
put those on
or
top.
we should have done it the other way. Oh well, just leave it, it's fine.
All right. So I'm blending these all together in here with my spoon so I don't crunch these all up. I could have tried to mix this with a blender, but it would probably make it more like soup. And that wouldn't be very desirable. So, all right. Wow, that's looking pretty good. Okay. Oh, is this... This looks like a big casserole dish. Guess we'll go ahead and put it in this one. We don't have this is the right size one, or it doesn't call for one.
2 quart. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. So now I'm just gonna pour all this in here. Since I mix it by hand, I probably could have stirred it all together in the casserole dish and saved an extra dish. And I contemplated doing that, but I didn't. So now I'm just going to kind of mush it all together here. This isn't really, you don't have to be particular because when it cooks it's going to melt. I'm going to put all the rest of it in there. Oh, that cheese looks so nummy. All right. Okay. And now put the rest of the onions on the top. Oh, I'm going to eat this one.
No, Gina, we did not move yet. It's probably going to be a long process.
We don't have a particular plan to move in the near future. We're anticipating it coming at some point. All right, so then we put the rest of these on. I have extra, so I'm eating some of them.
Wait, are those just like...
All right, now, we bake it uncovered. So this is what it looks like just before we put it in the oven.
Wait, whoa.
Why don't you tilt up there, Dave?
Yeah, I know.
What do you
Just
want?
stick it in the oven now, right?
Yep.
All right. So put it in the oven for about 20 minutes or until it's heated through it. But because I'm kind of particular, I'm going to put it in for 20 minutes. All right.
Yes, Judy, this is a traditional Thanksgiving side dish.
So this is a recipe I really loved as a kid. I know a lot of people don't think kids like spinach, and honestly, I hate spinach in a can. I think it's the vinegary, sloppy consistency and taste, but the frozen stuff, I really love it. And sometimes, like once a few years ago, I hadn't had it for a while, and I just went crazy, and I started buying it and putting some in the microwave with a little salt and butter. Oh man, that was delish. All right, so we're gonna wait now.
The ingredients again, for those of you who missed it, is 2 packages of frozen spinach, thawed and drained, 1 ounce of cream cheese, 1 can of mushroom soup, and French onions. I'm putting the link in here for you guys right now.
Oh,
there
these onions are so delish. I should not have gotten them because now I'm gonna know what they taste like. They taste like onion rings.
See, and I can't eat them because they're gluten. But well, anyway.
So they're really expensive though. Holy moly! This is not as frugal a recipe as we usually do, but since it's a comfort food recipe, and I was needing a little comfort food.
Yeah.
Actually, I just thought it sounds really delicious.
Yeah, it's like green bean casserole, Joanne. It's really similar. Basically the same thing. You just switch green beans for spinach, or you could. Well, hi there.
Wait,
So-
You don't read your sign? It says do not read. Oh, I read it.
Oh no!
Am I going to get in trouble?
No, don't read the thing under it.
Oh.
It's a secret. It's a secret club, a secret society.
Yes, it is.
It's actually my school.
So this recipe is already in the oven. So if you're just joining us, we're making spinach casserole, which has spinach and cream cheese and cream of mushroom soup and these nummy fried onions on the top. I think you could probably make your own for a lot cheaper, huh, on the fried onions. It is not in our Dining on a Dime cookbook.
Because it's not cheap.
Because it's not cheap. But if you don't have this, you might check it out. See if you're interested. 'Cause we have tons of amazing, delicious recipes.
All right.
Here. So, I got some
You have
milk.
1 second.
Stop, you're gonna fall down.
1.
Wow, that worked great. Why did it work that well for me? I just got a letter.
So we're doing fan mail for Mike. So we get fan mail. Elly gets fan mail. The boys have gotten fan mail, but poor Mike has not gotten fan mail, and he works so hard and faithful. So we're on a send fan mail
Even Dave's
to
gotten fan mail.
yeah. Send fan mail to Mike campaign.
Mike's fan letter. Oh, thank you, Rhonda.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I'm opening Rhonda's first. Well, Margaret's on. Should I open Margaret's
Sure.
first?
Hey Roma, you could use
You might be on too, Rhonda. I don't
cream
know.
of mushroom soup, but it'd have to be gluten-free.
Aw, fan mail from Mike.
No, if they're allergic to mushrooms, it would be fine. Just use cream of chicken soup. So we're on
thank
a
you.
send Mike. Okay, yes, everyone, I'm feeling
thank
bad.
you. She says here's a fan letter for you as a reminder in the comments. You and the boys did a great job filling in for Tara, so please don't feel neglected. However, the two of you do so well together. It's a real joy for me to watch the show. Y'all make my day. With all my best wishes. Thank you, Margaret.
Aww.
Yes, I missed, even though it was fun doing it while we were gone, I missed having her on the show while
Did
she
you
was
miss
gone.
me yesterday when we were fighting over the lights being in the kitchen?
No.
Okay.
As I was editing, I was like, yeah, we need to get away from that shot for a little bit. Whoa, did you see that glare? All right.
You guys should have seen Mike and Tara Unleashed yesterday. So we were recording with Mom yesterday, and tomorrow we are going to be...
This one is from Rhonda in Mifflintown,
Ooh.
Pennsylvania. All right.
And tomorrow we are putting one of Mom...
Yay, Mike. Oh, thank you. Love your humor and also appreciate your words of wisdom at various times. I have words of wisdom? Wow.
Sure, let's just say
I
that.
don't watch live, but watch all the videos. Thank you, Rhonda. That's so awesome.
Sit down.
I really appreciate it.
You
I'll
have to
just
sit.
save these forever.
See, now you can have... See, I keep every letter we get. And I have a big box of fan mail that I've had for 18 years now.
So I have two. Yay.
So guys, fill up Mike's fan mail, okay? we got to get Mike's fan mail going here. Let's see. Okay, for everyone who's asking, no, I'm not feeling good today.
She wasn't feeling good all week, and I said, why don't I make the spinach casserole that I've been wanting to make on Friday?
So we recorded with Mom for 4 hours yesterday, which was double what we were planning on doing. But Tara kind of went berserk.
Oh,
I kind of lost. I think I've never quite lost it that mad. I was actually yelling.
On which one?
On, I don't know. It was like 3 or 4 or 5. I don't know. It was one of those 4. I
She
was
was
actually
Get it together, people!
No, I was really yelling. I about lost my cool. But I kept my...
She wasn't yelling at me either. All that passed when you got to hearing about all those other people.
I got all worked up as I was trying not to strangle Mike in the process. And so we were recording and it wore me out, and so yeah.
So we're ready for a nice cool weekend.
Yes. And I'm ready. Yes.
And like Tara mentioned, Emily's coming back from school for the weekend, and we were going to go up to the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
We were planning to go up to our favorite secret little hidey spot,
Yeah.
but we're having predictions for a high percentage chance of rain, which means it will rain. Thank you, Crystal. I appreciate that.
Okay, so while we're waiting, I have all these tortillas. And it's driving me crazy. And I could freeze them and all that, but I'm gonna go and make tortillas chips today. I'm making it out of flour and the and the corn just to get rid of them. So I'm going to show you guys while we're just chatting how I do that. Now, I'm cutting these off because somebody left the... Oh, yeah, we got a link on the site for how to fry tortilla chips.
Carrie, it's... Oh, sorry.
I'm cutting off the dried part because somebody left the bag open.
BJ.
So...
He's
Go ahead,
always
dear.
wanting to use those. Okay.
Carrie was asking, how's the medical insurance charging us more for weight? Isn't that against the law?
Okay, yeah, we'll explain that in just a second. We're not,
Okay.
It's not actual insurance. It is a medical sharing plan, which is different because we can't afford, thanks Obama, for your affordable health care. We cannot afford affordable health care because it was going to cost us $1,500 a month with a $9,000 per person deductible.
We think it was going to be that little.
Yeah.
What's that? It was the camera pointing at.
That was the cheapest one we could get. So...
It's pointing at her.
Anyway, okay, so I just cut these up. That's how I'm going to do it, and then I'm going to fry them. So go ahead, dear. Keep explaining if you want.
Oh, so what we have is a medical sharing thing, and it's because the price is like a third of what we'd have to pay for the regular insurance, and so part of that is we have if we're above a certain weight, we pay extra, and we have a nutritionist that contacts us and.
Yeah, and I'm done. I quit. The stress is making me put on more weight because I'm more stressed out about it for 15 pounds.
Oh, Becky said 1 ounce of cheese. You mean 1 block? But,
Yeah, 1 block.
yum. Got the corn tortillas. Yay. So, but it's still a lot less expensive with us paying that.
Because for the
As we're
medical
losing.
sharing, it's what, $450 a month versus $1,500, and it's a $1,500 deductible for the whole family.
So Lynn would sprinkle cinnamon and sugar on those.
Yes,
tortillas.
that's what we do.
Yay. Thank you, everyone who's saying nice things about Mike.
Aww.
Aw. Well, Mike really appreciates it.
We
Let's see.
like Mike. We like Mike. There you go. Okay, so that's all I do is just cut them up, and then I'm gonna get my oil hot, and I'm gonna fry them.
They like your mom look and the mom countdown. Like 1. Maxine says, I really love watching you all. Thank you, Maxine.
Thank
Let's
you.
see. Jan says, on your late today. Hey, but you made it. That's awesome. We're
Yeah.
pretty laid back. It's Friday.
Yeah.
Yes, Joanne, we did record those things that we did with Jill yesterday, and I think one of them should be on tomorrow, probably later in the day.
The first one's coming on tomorrow in the evening. So we're gonna do that. So try this. This is vanilla yogurt. Here, I want you to try it and see what you think.
Oh,
These are the Thrive vanilla yogurts.
tastes like candy.
Tastes like marshmallows, doesn't it?
Tastes like
Super yummy.
some kind of white candy I'm thinking of. Like at Christmas.
I don't know, but it's really good.
Yum.
So
Oh, I
that's
clicked away.
why we can't have real medical insurance because we can't afford it.
But honestly, what we'd like to have is something where we have like a really high deductible catastrophic insurance that's cheap, and then we just pay cash for everything else.
Yeah.
So that's what we prefer. It's just at the moment not legal. So let's see.
Yeah, so tomorrow we're going to have the next in Mom's series of Penny Pinchin' Mama on.
Ooh! Cher says, okay, Daryl walked outside to smoke. Any ideas for 90th anniversary dinner?
Oh, have mercy. I don't know. What is his favorite food? Just make his favorite
So now that
dinner.
we've already gotten that out of the way.
Mike loves chicken fried steak.
Oh, I love chicken
If
fried
you
steak.
make the chicken fried steak in dining. It's really good.
The funny thing is because you make it with hamburger, isn't it hamburger?
Yeah. You make
It's
it with hamburger and it's super easy to
It's-
cut.
really easy to cut and stuff, which is
Yeah.
cool. But it tastes exactly the same and it's awesome.
Yeah. And then make him the lava cake in dining. That's really good. Hot fudge cake is what it's called in dining. Happy anniversary. Good job putting them up with him for that long.
Oh, yes.
Anniversary.
Seems like we have one coming up sometime too.
I don't know if we don't get divorced before then.
Whoa!
We'll have to see
Whoa.
how my patience holds
How
out.
would you make it without me?
If you guys get divorced, I'm siding with Dad.
You're siding with that.
What? Hey, Darren. Oh, Darren's in Greece. Are you on holiday, Darren?
Whoa.
That's
Greece.
awesome. I hope you're having a great time. Darren is
Wow.
one of the viewers that Elly and I got to meet when we were in London, which is awesome. So,
Yeah.
Lisa, it's Liberty Health Share.
That's the one that we're on. So, yeah.
Yeah, let's see. I already marked some of these. Sorry, I get lost track of the comments here. I clicked away. Oh, thank you, Linda. Mike always brightens my day.
Oh.
See, I need to put all these up, and then when I'm having a bad day, I should read through the list. Oh, oops. I just confessed that I have a bad day sometimes.
Sometimes?
Hey, now. Come on.
No, you really often have bad days.
Thanks. Could you bake them also? Oh, the tortilla things. You've tried that before, can you?
Yeah, you can bake them if you want. I don't like them as well baked. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. It's not that I don't like them as well. It's just that usually it's hot when I do it, and I don't have a chance to do it. So, okay, so I'm making for dinner. I'm giving it a try. So I have leftover Mexican chicken here.
Is that the chicken from
Yes, I had it frozen, so I defrosted it, and I'm going to try my Thrive onions and bell peppers and see how it works. So we're going to give that a try and see.
Sony? So Janine was talking about the chicken fried steak and said it's the best chicken fried steak. We should see where it is in the book. Because that is awesome. I love it. It's my most favorite recipe in
It's
here.
the best chicken fried steak ever.
And
Ooh, so that's what freeze-dried peppers look like. That's kind of
so
interesting.
how hard is it to make the chicken fried steak?
It's easy. Here's the onions.
What would it be listed under in here?
Chicken fried steak.
I don't see chicken fried steak.
Look under beef.
Beef.
Okay, so
I'm looking up under its
I'm
first
going to
name.
reconstitute these while I'm starting to fry my...
David got that.
What did you say?
I said I'm looking it up under its first name and David laughed.
Oops, I let my chips burn. See, I wasn't paying attention.
All right,
Okay,
chicken
let's
fried steak. It's on page 183 in Dining on a Dime. It is on the website as well if you don't have the book. And I will see if I can find it here.
Oh, mental note to soak. Don't put your tongs in water and then put them in the oil. That's not good. Don't do that.
Let's see. Where was I looking for that? Oh, chicken fried steak, right. And I did go talk to the school today. They were very accommodating. The principal that I talked to said she hates group punishment, but she's new. So she said she is definitely planning on addressing that because she wants it to stop too. So yay. And I don't think she just said that to be nice to me.
Mike likes the burned ones, so I'll save those for him. I wasn't paying attention. That's what I get.
Ooh, yum. Okay, chicken fried steak recipe. So, if you don't have the book, I'm pasting the chicken fried steak recipe in the comments right now. Sorry, I had to just go get it. Jack, come over here and say hi again. And also, in case you missed it, the kind of headliner was...
Hello!
Hi! Sweet Jack. Mwah.
Oh my
Kind of
goodness,
headliner
I love
recipe
them so
was
much.
the spinach
Oh, you burnt
casserole,
them.
which is currently in the oven. And I'm going to share the link to that as well. That one is not in Dining on a Dime cookbook. So, let's see. And then I'm going to go back and see what comments I missed.
So I'm not going to go on and on about it this time. I don't want to make every show a Thrive show. But I had several people ask on the ordering. You get free shipping if you place a $100 or more order for 3 months in a row. And if you set up the delivery, you can do it automatically and switch what food you want. But that's how you get the free shipping. And $100 worth really isn't that much to just start off with if you normally have a big grocery bill. So if you're interested, Michael put the link in there, but that's
Sorry,
how you
Quincy?
get the free shipping on the Thrive.
Oh, for the Thrive, okay.
Yeah.
And
Sorry, go ahead.
while I'm doing that, Candy asked, how did you end up with so many tortillas? I'll start by saying that on the corn tortillas, I bought some when Tara left, and then I was going to make those enchiladas that I made on the show, but I was a little afraid that they were going to just disintegrate while I was rolling them, so I bought some new ones, because for enchiladas I usually like to use tortillas that are really, really fresh so that they roll better.
Yeah.
You can sort of put them in a little bit of oil and make them roll, but I was
And
too
then
overwhelmed to do that.
On the flour ones, BJ keeps going through this,
Trying out food phase.
doing these breakfast burrito phases, and he buys all this stuff and then he doesn't eat it. And so, yeah. But that's how we ended up. And then last Sunday they had a special thing at church and they had Mexican food, so I said I'd bring home the leftovers because they were just going to get rid of it. Nobody wanted it, so.
Bye, Donna. Have a good weekend. Donna and Cheyenne is taking off.
Oh, bye, Donna.
Everything Tara cooks is good. I make your cake and cookies all the time, Bumblebee says.
Oh, thank you.
It's good to see you back, Bumblebee. It seems like for a little while we missed you.
Jack got your letter. Ow, that's hot.
Oh, Margaret says try that rotel dip recipe I sent you. Is that rotel and cheese and I'm thinking it's queso.
Did she send me a rotel?
Whoa,
No. Those are hot.
these are a little bit
Yeah.
a little bit well done. Was it the baked ones that when we baked them, it was hard to get them crunchy. They'd be crunchy around the edges, but kind of leathery in the middle. And I think maybe we should have just left them in longer.
Well, that's
but...
because I made the tostada shells, but I didn't leave them in long enough.
Did Mike get a haircut? Yes. From my wonderful haircutting lady over here.
Save
What do you call a
yourself 20
haircutting
bucks.
lady these days?
A hairstylist.
A stylist. Oh, right. Okay. Tara's egg rolls are delicious. Yes, they are. They're awesome. Is the egg roll recipe in the book?
Yep.
Oh, yum.
I think it's on the website too.
Ouch.
Are these burnt?
It's not that bad, Noah's Ark. Really, she does a good job. Although, there have been a couple times where
Yeah.
one time she took off an eyebrow and I was cracking jokes about that Seinfeld episode.
Okay, in 20 years I took off one eyebrow. You just won't let it go, will you? Poor Mike.
But in general, I haven't had any trouble, and I don't remember what we did about the eyebrow.
We put makeup on it for.
That's why I was joking
a week
around
or
about
two.
that Seinfeld episode. So anyway,
Yeah.
let's see. Oh, Diane, the Canning Nana said I'll make a video on my friend's liver and onions with light gravy.
Oh, yum.
You would like that.
Wonder what kind of gravy is light gravy. I've never heard of that before.
I don't know.
All
Tara
right.
loves liver and onions, but she hardly ever eats
I
it because
love it.
no one else eats it. So, ooh, Kiwana says I just made $1 million pound cake. You should try it
Yum.
because we have a couple of that
Okay.
$1 million fudge recipes and stuff.
Here, hold on. Okay, you can take those. But let me get that stuff out of the oven. Ow. Oh, who defiled my clean oven?
That would probably be one of the kids. So I wonder, is it
Yum.
done? It looks done.
Looks done to me.
Wow, we should take a picture before we cut into it. We need one for the website.
Well, take a picture if you want.
Hang on, let me grab a picture real quick. Dave, tilt down and show them that.
Yeah, well, I don't think we have any honey.
You don't?
No, we'll have to do cinnamon and sugar for this time.
Oh, we don't. Oh, yes, we do.
Okay, so I've refreshed my onions and peppers back here, and I'm just gonna add in my chicken,
Oh, we don't have any.
and then we're gonna eat these like nachos. So that's what we're gonna do. Well, actually, no, wait a minute. You know what? Whoa! Ah! I'm gonna cook these for just a minute first, actually. What? Oh, what?
All right, the camera works better with
No, just use cinnamon sugar.
batteries. So, I used to be super particular about using my super professional camera, and I discovered when we were in Ireland, this one works just great. I should put that on our list of recommended things.
Yeah.
Actually, that's not that spectacular of a picture, is it? All right.
I would do super up close so you don't see all the gunk on the sides.
Well, where's the
On the sides of what?
Where's the
Yeah.
Where's the what?
cinnamon?
Is it on the other
So
side?
I'm going to show you guys in just a second.
Back?
Trying to make something that looks like a reasonably... Oh, that's delish. Woo!
There it is.
By the way, this camera, you should see what it is. It's a Sony DSC HX80.
Get a link.
I'll need to put a link on there. Elly and I went to Ireland. Here, let me look at this first. My brain goes on one track at a time. So this is the spinach casserole. It looks so delicious. And now that I've taken lots of pictures of it, we can actually dig in.
Okay.
So, Elly and I went to Ireland, and I usually have this big Canon, it's right over there. I have a Canon, one of the big cameras, the T4i, which is a kind of professional camera, and it's really big, and when I went to Ireland, I thought it'd be nice to bring something small, and I packed this camera, and it did so well in the pictures. I haven't used the other camera since then, but Dave does. Actually, should I let it sit for a minute before I burn myself? All right. You want a first bite?
Nope.
Yum.
Is it good?
That is really delicious.
Okay.
I'm not actually sure this is the same one I was thinking of, but it's really delicious. Actually, it's a lot crunchier because the onions. I think before I used something else other than onions. It was like breadcrumbs or something. Man, this is really good.
Yum.
Dave, you want to
Oh,
try
yeah,
some?
good.
Nah, fam. Nah, fam.
If I pledge a super chat for $5, will you do it?
Nah.
No! Oh, come on. So that is the spinach casserole. Super, super delicious. What do you do with that? I'm going to lift it up and show it to you one more time. And then when Jack gets done commenting for people, then I will put the recipe back in as well. Let's see. I'm going to set this forward so it's...
Yum, you're a good cook.
Man, that's really delicious.
You almost make spinach edible. Goodbye.
Bye, Elly. Have a good time at
fun.
parkour. Okay, let's see. Sharing the recipe again. Since that turned out really well. Man, that was easy to make too. And it turned out beautifully. Okay, so I just shared the recipe on YouTube and I'm sharing it again on Facebook. This is not in our cookbook, so I just shared the link to where the recipe is on our website. So yay. Okay, let me look and see what other... Oops. Our comments aren't updating on Facebook again.
Uh-oh.
So I'm refreshing. Since I tell everybody to do that all the time. Alright. Whoa, Living on a Dime is live now.
We should watch them.
Paige says
I hear
dip it on a
they're
chip. Oh, that's a good idea. Never tried that before.
Do you?
Two great tastes it tastes. Oh, except the chip is really hot. Ow! Oh! Oh!
Would you like to let the chip
I'm gonna wait
cool
just to
for a
let the
minute?
chip cool.
Here, here's a
I
cool
guess
one.
that's important, huh?
Alright. Trying it on a chip now. Oops, except the chips are breaking. Alright. I hate to eat in front of everybody. Here, you want to try? Here, try a bite. No? Okay.
Go on, Dad. Stop making him hungry.
That is good on a chip.
Wait, do we
Hi,
have
Paloma. Good to see you.
Do we have any?
Man, the
honey?
chip was good.
Do we have any honey?
Oh, hi, Gail from East Wenatchee. Every time you come on, I think we tell you that we love Wenatchee. Washington.
You know, I don't think I've ever been there.
You haven't?
No, you were, but
I've been there a bunch of times. It's really pretty. Let's see.
Whoa.
Oh, Des is here. Hi, Des. Glad you're here. Happy Friday.
Oh. Okay, so
And
I'm
Sherry,
cooking
hi.
my
Reagan.
refreshed Onions and peppers here, getting them just a little bit cooked.
Ooh. Reagan says you could try some fruit salad with the cinnamon sugar tortilla chips. So good.
Dude,
That sounds delicious.
how would you say this? Jeannie?
Or fruit salsa. I said fruit salad, didn't I?
Jeannie Morrison did a $5 super chat, but without a message.
Why, thank you, Jeannie.
Oh, that was nice.
I think that means that you have to try it, Dave.
Nah.
She didn't say, so I think that means Dave needs to take a bite. It is really good back
I
there.
commented,
Super chat,
please
super
super
chat,
chat for
Mike.
Mom's delicious chips.
So Judy's asking, would it work with any type of greens besides spinach? Probably.
Probably.
I wasn't sure. Do you think just like...
I do green beans, but I don't know.
Well, I was wondering
like,
about things
collard
like
greens or
collard
anything.
greens or
I don't know.
what other greens are there besides spinach and collards?
I'm not from the south.
Kale.
I
Kale.
don't
Oh,
know.
sorry, I would not try it with kale. I despise
I
kale.
wouldn't eat anything with kale. Sorry, no offense to you kale lovers, but yuck.
Oh, thank you, Sheenie. Super chat for Super Chef Mike. Let's see. Could you substitute broccoli? I was wondering that earlier. I'm thinking you could, but
I don't know why you couldn't.
the onion things here would probably not blend in with it as much. But it would then be more like
Onions
a...
and broccoli would be good.
No, I mean blend in like texture-wise. It kind of mushes together with the spinach.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I'm sure it would still be delicious. I'd probably, if I used broccoli, I would probably chop it in small pieces. Would be my guess. Does Dave have a channel? Dave, what's your channel called? I forgot. He's
Dave L.
It's Dave L,
He's
but
doing-
I haven't posted a video on there for like 1 month. I'm gonna try to start doing more videos.
Why didn't I know your channel?
The reason why I haven't published the 3rd and 4th camping video yet, quit talking. I need to get my point across. The reason why I haven't published the 3rd and 4th camping video yet is because when we wiped the computer, I totally forgot where my footage was actually placed, where it wasn't on the computer. So I'm trying to sort through all my files to figure out where it is, and that could take like 2 weeks.
So I'm going to share the link for Dave's YouTube channel here, so you can
I'll
go.
probably upload another YouTube video though soon.
What I ask, if you go to Dave's YouTube channel here, which I'm pasting into YouTube now and Facebook now, make a comment on one of his videos
leave a
that says
comment.
#love for Dave. That'll totally get him really jazzed.
Oh my goodness.
Toby says Toby turned 19 years old today.
Oh wow! Happy birthday!
Yeah, awesome. Wow. It's funny because I was thinking last night. I think in the middle of the night I woke up and I couldn't sleep and I got to thinking and I thought, wow, I'm almost 20 years older than somebody who's 30. That was a reality check. Heather joined late. What's in the casserole? It is, I'm going to share a link to the recipe for you. It is spinach. It's a spinach casserole. It's spinach, cream cheese, cream and mushroom soup, and these canned onions. And the thing is, I'm sure we could make it with our own onions if we wanted to make it less expensive. But we didn't make it for being cheap today. We made it for being comfort food that I just love.
Okay, so I made this with the Thrive onions and green peppers, and try it. It's yummy.
I love anything that looks, ooh, that's hot.
That's dinner. Here, serve it on a chip.
I love anything that looks Tex-Mexy like this. That's the way, that was me taking Tex-Mex and making it into something else, but it didn't come out quite right. Okay. For those of you who don't know, I grew up in Austin, so I love all things Mexican food, especially Tex-Mex version. Yay. Okay. Oh, I'm trying this now. Here, I shouldn't have put so much on it then.
Let me try it. Oh, good.
Man, this tastes like fajitas.
Mm-hmm. It's easier to make than fajitas.
It is?
Uh-huh. Yum. That's good.
So, this was left over from something and then you added the peppers and stuff to it?
Mm-hmm.
It was left over from a church thing.
potluck.
Man, that's really good. Should make that every
So the
day.
seasoning in that is cilantro and a little bit of lime. And
Thank you, Janine. I appreciate that.
What?
Janine says, don't feel alone. I'm 59, soon to be 60 in November.
Okay, you need to stay back. I don't want you to get burned.
Let's see. Oh, I was like, somebody put hashtag love for Dave. It's Dave. Sheridan, Two Family Homestead says, you're frying enough chips for a restaurant. Or a whole restaurant, or 2 teenage boys.
Yeah, these will be gone by tonight.
Thank you, Jackie. I appreciate it. Jackie says I have a great smile. Yay.
You didn't yesterday.
I'm making up for it now.
So somebody asked, do you smile all the time? What should we tell them, guys? Does Dad smile all the time?
No.
Come on.
Dad almost never smiles.
Whatever.
Dad blushes way too much.
Yes, he does smile most of the time, but not all the time.
When I don't smile, though, it's pretty bad. Nancy says my 25-year-old is cooking dinner tonight. Yay! That sounds awesome. Amy, we had sandwiches tonight. Too hot to cook.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 70 tomorrow, 60 tomorrow, and I cannot wait. I hate summer with a passion.
Summer can die in a whole way.
If it wasn't for gardening, I would wish that summer was never around, because I just don't like summer at all. But
I hate summer with a burning passion.
It's okay, Joy Marie. We're just glad to have you here. She says I was way late, but I'll have to watch from the beginning. But yes, if you watch from the beginning, you'll see the recipes. The spinach casserole one was first, but Tara's actually frying up leftover tortillas and yeah. Elva, everything looks so delicious. Super yummy. I'm so hungry now. Noah's Ark had a sweet potato for supper. That sounds like something Tara would love.
look up the chips. So the chips are in Dining on a Dime, guys, and Michael put the link in there for you.
Yeah, Joy Marie says I love Mexican food too, and Tex-Mex too. When I was in Austin and I got out of college, there was a point where I went to almost every Mexican restaurant in town, trying them all out. What were you going to say?
We should do that here. Okay, put the link for Dining and put the link for Thrive if they're interested. Once again, the Thrive, it's free shipping if you get $100 for 3 months, 3 deliveries if you set up your delivery and do $100 a month. It automatically goes to $200, but you can change it down to 1, so don't freak out if you see that. Alright, so that's all I'm going to do for right now because I'm not paying attention and I'm burning them. So I'm going to stop.
Let's see.
While I'm ahead.
Okay, got the Dining on a Dime link in there. Okay, let's see. So why don't you get rain there in Colorado? Just because it's kind of
because it's a desert.
Well, you know, back when people were back when America was first expanding across North America, I think they called it the Great American Desert in the middle. And you know, there's grass, but it's brown most of the time, and other than that, not a lot of native stuff. So we don't get very much rain.
I have to talk about my coleus. Dave, put the picture up.
Okay.
So,
Elva says you should come to Iceland if you don't like the summer.
Oh man,
I would love to go to Iceland. I don't want to live there necessarily, but I'd love to come.
Here's the coleus.
I would love to live in Alaska too. So, you guys remember my coleus that was sitting in the corner there, my little plant that everybody was always talking about? So this is what it looks like in the summer.
You're talking about it in the past tense? Oh, no.
Well, now it's in the front yard.
Okay.
This is what it looks like now when it's completely matured.
And it looks beautiful.
And it has all the rainbow colors. Is that not glorious? Oh, I just love it. I wish I could sell it. So, yeah. Elly went to parkour. So,
Parkour.
Which is like a high-intensity adult gymnastics.
Yeah.
Kind of like when you see people jumping from building to building in the movies. She doesn't do the building to building thing.
That's what parkour is.
Yeah.
What's funny is I knew she was going, but I wasn't sure, and I didn't realize till she and I were in Ireland together how much she had learned, because we would go places and she would see one of those metal handrails. She'd just jump on it and start
bike rail.
Just balancing on the rail, which is amazing. Jeannie says, totally ruined my idea of Colorado. You know, in the mountains, it's really pretty.
And dry.
And it's still dry, which is why the second year we were back, we had these massive raging forest fires, and we couldn't see the mountains because of the smoke. Thankfully, The next year it flooded. Okay, that's not thankfully. We were hoping it would rain so that the smoke would go away, and the next year it totally flooded. So
Yeah.
let's see. Oops,
The mountains in Colorado are pretty, but we don't have like green fields like they do back east when Elly and I were there. I really liked it. It was so pretty.
Oh, sorry, you're having a hard time, Susan, with the heat.
Yeah, I hate the heat. As a matter of fact, it's getting hot in here from having the oven, and I'm like,
We should just open the windows. It suddenly dropped in temperature as we were coming in. Stacy says we're making them hungry.
Did you put the Thrive link on here? Somebody was saying
I did, but let me put it again.
That's fine.
Dun, 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 dun.
That is good.
I'm sharing it. Was it on Facebook or YouTube? I'm sharing it in both places, but
what was I gonna say?
oh, are we still doing the Dining on a Dime free ebook?
Yes, so if you do a $100 order or more, I'll give you a free Dining on a Dime ebook because all the recipes, like probably 75% of the 500 recipes in there, you could use these products for. And so that's why I'm super happy. But, what was I going to say? My brain. We did too much yesterday, and I was sitting on my buns doing nothing today trying to save up for the show, but I don't think it did me very good. I think the field trip wore me out.
So Sherry is asking, what are Thrive foods that you're talking about?
So they're freeze-dried foods, and I'm using them because I really like the convenience of them. When I'm not feeling good like today, I can just throw them together and have a totally different but new meal, and you just put water in to refresh them, and then you can cook them or don't cook them. Elly made a really good pasta salad today. And she boiled the mushrooms and the peppers and the onions in with the pasta and put her sauce on it. It was really good. Oh, so I'm really liking it for the convenience sake of it.
The name of the small camera, let me go get a link for it because a couple people were asking. I really loved this camera while we were over there because the zoom was...
I actually think I might buy one.
I was amazed that we were able to zoom really far. I brought a different camera that had a longer zoom, and I never used it the whole time. And we shot all the video on it that we've been uploading.
Here's the chips if you guys want to see what they look like.
They taste
fresh
delicious
homemade chips.
If you were to put like syrup or something on them.
Yeah, I'll fry I always, because I have to be gluten-free, I fry the corn chips first. If I'm doing both, I fry the corn chips first and then the flour. We just got an overload now, but
80. So I'm going to share the link to this camera, and I was going to tell you if you. Oh, actually, there's all different kinds of. You can. I'm just going to send the basic camera link, but there's. If you look on there, they have.
Oh.
They have what? Oh yeah, I need to add that to our other list. Okay. What was I trying to tell you about that? They have some kits that have other stuff that you get with it, but I'm just going to share the link for the regular camera.
Yeah, you've really talked about how much you really like it.
Oh, I was so impressed with it. So if you want to see what the footage looks like, here, let me share the link. Oh, oops, I forgot. I need to put that. This is an affiliate link, so if you go to Amazon and you end up deciding you want to get one, we would get a small commission for this. So I am sharing this in. I was going to say, if you want to see what the footage looks like, if you go to our Living on a Dime on YouTube channel, I have, I think, 3 of the Ireland videos up. And then Elly has a bunch on her channel, and we shot all of those with this camera. Or hers is a slightly higher end model.
I'm sorry, Sherry, that you just got diagnosed with celiac. The good news is now there's tons and tons of products and super easy ways. Don't make it complicated on yourself. What I do, I'm not celiac, but I am gluten sensitive, is I make like corn tortilla chips with Mexican food. I will make rice with chicken. I will make peanut butter and jelly on a rice cake. Or I'll get rice crackers and make an egg salad or tuna salad. So maybe that gives you a few ideas to get started.
Nom, 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 nom.
A few ideas.
Ramona asked, does the Thrive have gluten-free stuff?
Yes. So the great thing about Thrive is that, like, this is onions. It's only onions. So there's no gluten in it because it's only onions. Or the peppers are only peppers. Now, like the yogurt bites, it has more ingredients because it's it's like a snack. And this has sugar, skim milk, tapioca, and flavor. So something like this would work really well too because it would give you a snack. But don't freak out about the diagnosis. Mine's not, as bad as sensitivity isn't as bad as having celiac, but
Pineapples are the best.
there's tons of things that you can do.
Pineapples.
Yeah, the pineapples are really
Can
good.
you re-water these?
Oh, dear semi-country living says, miss some of your shows and I'm going back in. Your front yard is gorgeous.
Thank you. I'm glad you like it.
Tara is an amazing gardener, plant person.
That is sour.
Yeah, I never ever thought I would be a cookbook author because I hate cooking. But when I got married, I had to learn how to cook because we couldn't afford to eat out every meal. So I wrote Dining on a Dime because they're quick and easy recipes. That's what I like. Now what?
So, first of all, before I get to that, Joy Marie asked, she said, I'm curious what's the difference between freeze-dried and dehydrated?
So freeze-dried, all the moisture is taken out. Dehydrated, most of the moisture is taken out. And so freeze-dried is kind of crunchy and sort of melts. Dehydrated is kind of chewy because there's still some moisture left in it. Freeze-dried lasts longer than dehydrated. So the cans of Thrive will last 25 years on your shelf unopened or a year in the can after it's been opened. So that's why I like it because, like, we got the mushrooms and we keep throwing away mushrooms. So this way, Elly just scooped out the amount of mushrooms she wanted this time and we didn't waste an entire package of mushrooms. Here, mushrooms are kind of expensive, so.
So Melissa, the one I was chuckling about, her comment, you guys have a beans and rice recipe. I'm currently eating it from a can and it's pretty good. I like to make beans and rice where I'll just make one serving or one thing of it, and I'll put like some black beans. I usually put a half a cup of black beans and a cup of rice, and then I put some garlic powder and some onion powder and some salt, and sometimes cumin, which is also comino, and that's just so delish.
Yeah.
And if you like cheese, you could put a little cheese on it, but when I was doing it, I was largely doing it for weight loss. But you can add a quarter of a cup of cheese, and that's 100 more calories. So, it's delicious. And
Are you
easy.
sure?
What?
Or are you just saying that it's
Did you eat the rest of my chip?
I was wondering
I
if you
can't set it down even for a second. Okay.
There you go, my love.
Patricia says freeze-dried is frozen before dried.
Yes, it is. It's, well, let's see. I think it's, I can't remember. I think that it's, is it partially dehydrated and then it's frozen, or the other way around? I can't remember. I'm sorry. I don't remember for sure, but.
Let's see. Can you freeze dry at home?
You can, but it is $2,500 for the machine.
So if you want to pay that much, go ahead, right ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, Sherry is asking where do you get
So-
those. Let me share the link, Sherry. You can go check it out.
And
here.
like I said, it's free shipping if you order $100 or more for 3 months to give it a try. And this,
Right.
I mean, this
$100
can
or more in one
one
$100.
shipping. So if it's $100, you get free shipping. Do the delivery because it's easy. You don't have to think about it. But these onions will last forever. So this can of onions would probably last me at least 4 or 5 months.
Ramona's
Even with
asking,
our big family.
lactose free? Yeah, I think because a lot of it is just
It's
just raw
just-
food.
It's single ingredient food. So there's
So-
no sodium. There's
As
no
long as it's not
preservatives.
milk-based, yeah.
Yeah.
Sherry wants to know, does it get shipped to Canada?
I think
think
so.
so.
Yeah, I think so.
Denise says, I had beans and rice for dinner on Wednesday, added Taco Bell sauce.
Yes.
So I liked it, what I described, where I
Yeah.
put the beans and the rice and the garlic and onion and salt and a little cumin. I also will top it with Taco Bell sauce as well.
Yeah.
I love that. For a while, I was cooking it in my car. So on the hot days in the summer, I would take it with me to work because I was taking my work to the library and I didn't have access to a microwave. I would set it in the windshield of the car and when I'd come out at lunch, it was cooked. That was pretty
Your
awesome.
own solar oven.
Totally.
See? There you go.
But that's kind of a prepper solar oven, isn't it?
That is a prepper solar oven.
What is Elly's channel? Let me share it, Ramona. Elly's channel has a whole bunch of... She's got like...
Different stuff, yeah.
Yeah, she's got about 8 or 10 of the Ireland videos. She's got some videos from the new trip that they went on. And she's got a bunch of other amazing stuff. Mm-hmm. Are you...
Tomorrow, be watching tomorrow evening. Mom's first video coming out after a long hiatus. Sorry, guys, it took so long. Is going to be out tomorrow. And then Sunday, I'm going to have another video with Brad and Krista from Big Family Homestead about how they spent $500 for their family of 9 to eat a month. Not a week, a month. And yes, it is flash frozen. Sorry, whoever asked said that. Thank you very much. Sorry guys, my brain is like shot. I need to go die.
Yes, Melissa, I got you.
On the couch.
I figured you liked the cheese. Actually, the beans and rice to me was better with a little bit of cheese.
Mom,
Yeah.
saying you need
When
to
I was
die
really-
is a little bit of a stretch.
When I was
Let me
really
die
trying
on
to
the
cut
couch.
back, I took it off, but yes.
Yeah.
Let's see. But I figured out like a quarter of a cup. It's like 100 calories, and that made it so much better. But if I dumped it all on, I probably would have put
Yeah.
500 calories worth.
By the way, this is flash frozen when it's, at its peak ripeness, so all the nutrients stay in here. So this is actually more nutrient dense than fresh food from the grocery
So
store.
Melissa says Taco Bell sauce is a great idea. I love anything Mexican. If you have a ton of Taco Bell sauce left over, you can take a corn tortilla and put like take a piece of American cheese and tear it in half and put 2 pieces on there. Put on some like little pieces of onions and some Taco Bell sauce and roll it up and put more on it and stick it in the microwave and you have an instant enchilada.
Yep. As a matter of fact, I've had nights where I told him I was making enchiladas and I ran out, so I just opened one of our 300 Taco Bell packets. And here, open the door, Dave, and show them all our Taco Bell packets in the fridge.
Oh, I don't know how we ended up with so many. Oh, yeah, I know, because for a while we were really going there a lot.
Here, pull the
I
light
was
this
going there
way.
a lot.
This?
I was gonna have you turn the camera. Can you just turn the camera and just show it in the door? So look here.
can't see
So look.
them.
Oh, you can't see?
No, you can't see
There.
them. They're behind everything.
See if you can see down there.
Oh,
We haven't cleaned this thing. Are you sure you want to show that?
Probably not.
So we have this huge bag of that, and then we have a whole nother container there. Dave, can you move that container so we put this bag back in? I wasn't thinking before I took action. What I didn't tell Tara is I have a freezer bag full in my car. So,
Well, our Taco Bell gives you like 20 packets every time you go. So that's how we get so many.
Teresa's asking, what time tomorrow is Jill's video? About 7?
7 Mountain Time.
Tracy wants Jill to be her mom.
Well,
Do you want to let her or no? Debbie.
yes. Thrive has celery, and I used it the other day for the chicken salad, and it was actually very delicious.
Oh, Semi-Country Living says, oh yay, haven't seen Jill in a while and love when you collaborate with Big Fan. Actually, I thought it was pretty funny on their video when Tara and Elly were visiting and Tara got on the four-wheeler and Krista was on the back. Tara took off. I think Krista wasn't expecting it, but man, her expression was priceless.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
So, wait, people are saying no milk? I'm not sure what that's about.
I have no idea.
Let's see. All right. Well, I think Susan's asking a video on Facebook. Oh, we should put. Well,
It's
your
gonna
mom ones
be
are gonna be harder.
Moms are gonna be on YouTube.
They're
so-
really, really long, so it's hard to put them on Facebook.
Yeah. So go check out YouTube and subscribe. And if you click the little bell and click get notifications, you'll get the notifications when it comes out. But go to YouTube, go to Living on a Dime and subscribe there. By the way, we're almost to 60,000 too.
Yay!
And I'm thinking we maybe will give away an apron when we do. I don't know. Should we? I think we should. So
Oh, Sherry says, thanks guys for missing you. Glad I had time to watch again. Yes, I'm glad you were here too, Sherry, and everyone.
okay, guys, I'm going to give away a Dining on a Dime cookbook for all of you that held on this long. Okay,
What?
you ready? Okay, start scrolling on Facebook and I'll tell you to stop. And
Wait.
I can't see the names.
Me?
Yeah. So just
Just-
scroll down and we'll see who's left.
Just on Facebook?
Yeah. Okay, ready? Stop! Who is it?
Jill Cooper. Just kidding. Ramona.
Ramona!
Sure.
Okay, Ramona, send me your address again and I'll send you a cookbook. Okay, go over to YouTube and we'll do it on YouTube.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay, ready? Go.
No warning
Scroll.
for the people.
Scroll, stop!
Scrolling.
Who is it?
Dixie Damsel.
Dixie Damsel!
Hi,
Send
Dixie
me
Damsel.
your address. Go email me at editor@livingonadime.com and I'll mail you guys a cookbook.
Woohoo! That was awesome.
Thank you guys for staying
That
with
was
us.
a total surprise, man.
See, if you stay around, you'll never know when you might get a cookbook.
So if I want one, I just have to hang out a little longer?
If you want one, you just have to go out to the garage and open one of the 2,500 cases we have. Or, I mean, no. However many cases. 1,500
Dave
cases,
got
however many
chosen?
cases we have.
Can you imagine what kind of paradise I live in? I could just go right out there and get one for myself.
You want me to sign it?
And since I'm the bookkeeper, she never has to find out.
You want me to sign it for you?
Yeah.
To my handsome hunk of burning love.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Forever until we get in a fight about the lights again.
Yeah. By the way, we have an anniversary coming up next month.
We do.
We've been married for so long I can't remember because I'm getting Alzheimer's. No, just kidding. 23 years this year. So, Denise wants to know if all the books were found.
Been a long 23 years. You know, the 2 in Wisconsin were not. I left one in Marathon City, Wisconsin, and one on an exit ramp in Wisconsin by a really pretty barn, and those 2 were not found. So I'm trying to finish up my videos for the trip. I just had so many shot, and because of the live shows, it's taken me a long time. So I'm gonna do a compilation here on on my wrap-up video that should be maybe next Saturday, I think. So
just before we go, a couple people were asking if you plan to do any more soap videos anytime soon.
yes, I'm gonna start making soap again on Tuesday.
Ooh, nice.
So
Are you gonna make it live?
I'm gonna do it live on Facebook. I've just been really, really sick. I've been trying to get the house organized, and I'm not feeling very good. So I just can't do it all. I cannot. And then when you have an emotional taping like we did yesterday,
You have to listen to your mother-in-law go on and on for hours and hours. Just kidding.
I don't know. I hope we'll have friends after this show tomorrow.
We were ranting on everything, weren't we?
We really hit it all.
Mike was ranting.
Yeah. We really got into it yesterday, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So, did you
yeah,
post a
you know what?
selfie of the finder of the one you left on the bridge and left keg? I haven't posted it yet, but I'm putting it in the video bandana. It should be out next, probably Thursday or Saturday, somewhere around there.
Hey, Bumblebee, why don't you email me? If you go to justlivingonadime.com, the contact, or if you have Tara's email address, you can just send it there. Either way, it'll get there.
Yeah.
Send me an email about that, because I'd like to ask you some questions. How do you know if people who don't watch the show found the books?
We don't. I put a note in each bag saying, if found, please send a selfie to me telling me you found it. It was a treasure hunt. So they may have found it and just not done that.
So what's funny is, the one I thought was the most priceless is, we got a selfie of these 3 guys in a car,
And they were like,
they were looking really excited, and they said, "Yeah, we're the garden crew at
Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel, and we
The
found
crew.
your book, and we're following the instructions in your letter."
Let's see if I can find it here.
I think
Is
that's
this it? Just a second. This one's hilarious. I gotta show it to you guys if that's it.
Oops,
Go ahead.
Hang on, let me get the picture open here. Wait, we can't find the attachment.
Oh no, did it lose my pictures?
If it did, well, maybe it's...
Oh, that really hacks
Well, I have
me.
them on my computer because I save all the stuff that I don't want to get destroyed. Something happened to your pictures.
Yeah.
Aw, it was a great picture too, but we'll have to show it to you again in the future.
That's the second or third one it's lost.
Something's wrong with your email, I guess. Okay.
It's Gmail. There's supposed to be nothing wrong with Gmail. It's supposed to
No,
be perfect.
It's not Gmail, it's Thunderbird. It's Gmail in Thunderbird.
My pictures are lost.
All right.
So there may, I don't know. We'll have to see.
Now,
Oh, now
this is
I'm
not a
sad.
good time to start smacking the counter, dear. There's food in front of you.
The calm,
The show will
kinder,
be too
gentler
exciting.
Tara is here. The kinder,
Debbie-
gentler Tara is here.
Debbie asked where in Wisconsin are the ones that are not found.
So one was at a gas station in Marathon City. It was the first exit in Marathon City as you're
Is there a
headed.
video about it?
Yeah, there's a video.
On our site, there are on our
you
YouTube
go to
channel.
YouTube.
You actually show where you put it, right?
Yeah. So a couple people said that I announced the wrong street, but I don't think I did. I went by what the street sign said, so I was pretty intentional on the street signs, being careful, but maybe not. So only 2 are missing in Wisconsin, but somebody may have found them. I don't know. So
Well, we hope you all have an
Alright.
awesome weekend.
yep.
We're gonna have an awesome weekend.
We'll be back Monday.
We'll be saying, "Yay! It's only 52 degrees here."
Oh,
After
can't
it being
wait.
90 yesterday.
I can't wait. I'm ready for fall. I love fall. Fall's my number 1, winter's my second, spring, and then summer.
Dixie Damsel wants
Okay.
to know, how do I contact you for the book?
Editor EDITOR at livingonadime.com.
Yep.
Just send me your address and I'll mail it to you. All right, guys. Have a good day. Ramona, if you want something other than dining on a dime, let me know because I know you've won before. So that's just because she comments a lot. See what happens when you comment a lot?
Yes.
So, all right, guys. Have a good night.
Good night. Be sure.
Oh, give us a thumbs up, like, and share, please.
Yay!
Hold up.
Is that perky at all?
Bye.
That's perky. It's quite perky.
Do I look perky?
Yeah.